Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, Martin Perez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
As the lefty gets to work, Zach Neto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
12:35.
That one lifted to left. Joe makes the grab. One away. And let's take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Aaron Hicks.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Back up that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Off balance feed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. That's a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Oh, the throw is over his head. So digging in, Mickey Moniak. And that one fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Fly ball to right. Gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Patrick Sandoval. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely...
We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Shepard in the box here lets that one go for a ball. High ground ball, base nine. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Connor Joe in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The pitch. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball two. Home team down a run here in the third and final game of the series. Grounder might be two. To second for one. And that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Angels 1 and the Pirates nothing. Second inning set to go. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. The wind of the pitch.
Here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Next offering upstairs. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Chad Wallach now. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. And downstairs. 1-2 here. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and fires. That misses. The count now 2-2. Rengifo on at first. Nobody out. Got him. And there's one down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here is Patrick Sandoval trying to move him over here. Shepard to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
One strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. They got it for out number 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Aaron Hicks, the next to hit for the Angels. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Michael A. Taylor.
The center fielder,
Sandoval back to work. Just missed. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now here is Liover Peguero. Breaking ball inside. 1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The Angels up by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Off the mark there. 2-2. Hard ground ball base now. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One down. Now it's the right fielder. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Moniak makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
batting 7, the catcher, Henry Davis.
Next to hit, Henry Davis.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And here it comes. And that one upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Third out. Pirates leave one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the third inning. Here's Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Stays alive. 1-2 now. And another ball. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third. Wide throw, and it gets away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Moniak now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Trout stands at second with two gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man on second, two down. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We head down to the home half. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. And a pitch. Rodriguez measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That to right. Moniak makes the grab on the run. Digging in, Martin Perez. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
One down, base is empty. That one to first, and that chance handled, and he takes it himself for the out. Now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Out towards right center field. Moniak pulls it down, and that will end the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. They still trail 1-0. On to the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Foul ball there.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. It's Aaron Hicks now, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 2 left on. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Connor Joe. The line to kick the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor.
That's the ball.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. The Pirates down by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1. How about that double play? And the batter will be the shortstop, Liover Peguero. And he's already singled in this game. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now Mike Trout. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but now on the bump, Bailey Falter.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now fly ball to right center. On the move. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one for strike two. The lefty fires. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Mickey Moniak. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. On to first. And that is that. Angels held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now here is number 19.
The right fielder.
The pitch. To third. Ward. Tosses across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Moving under this one. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Taylor Ward. Right through there for a strike. Falter, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the ground to the left. Hayes to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's in there for strike one. And base hit. Around first, heading for two. Around second now, going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
On the ground to third. Hayes to first, and there's two away. Patrick Sandoval, the next to hit for the Angels.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just off the inside edge. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. Strand one, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bailey Falter. And that one hit to first. And he grabs it in foul ground. And now the lefty.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So the batting order turns over. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Race down the line, and now maybe extra bases.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
On the ground left side, 6-3. It's a double play, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Peguero throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Here's Aaron Hicks. 1 for 3. That's in for a strike. And this is just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Angels retired, 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Angels 1 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Sandoval back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Action in the pen down there. Carlos Estevez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Herget warming up as well. Ripped to short. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Out to short. On the run, sent it over to first. On target, he got him. Nice play.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Booth.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait to see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And
now here is Liover Peguero. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off down the right side.
with 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
First and second, 1 out. And now the right fielder. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Patrick Sandoval won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Tyler Anderson.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a pace to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here's the Pirates catcher now. Henry Davis. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout settles under it. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's the second baseman, Andy Rodriguez. Late on that fastball.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We go to the 8th, and the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Joe has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Moniak in the box now. Takes strike 1. Big swing and a miss. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's ripped. Base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the third and final game of the series. Inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that's the third out. Angels leave one, and our score remains 2-1. Now into the game, Brandon Drury. He's the new third baseman. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And a pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trout makes the play, and a quick out, number one. Back to the top of the lineup, Key Brian Hayes digs in now. Here's your one.
That's the ball. One ball, one strike.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Stepping in, Shepard. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball, no strike.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. 2 outs, base is empty. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Taylor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Strike one.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Down the line. And that is a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Two outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They're just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Luis Garcia out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the sixth spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 66.
Anthony Rendon. He'll move into the ninth spot in the lineup.
Now playing third base and batting ninth. Number 6. Anthony Rendon.
Two outs, nobody on. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Righty delivers. And there's a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball.
1-2. Got him swinging. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Wallach stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one the other way. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Anthony Rendon. First pitch misses. Oviedo, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates win the rubber match stretch of this 3-game series.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.